What is going on? We are at Unadilla for the J-Day Sprint Enduro. It has been a long time, but I finally dusted off the YZ250F. Got her spooling again. The thing is, I've been doing the hard enduros, and this poor girl's been over in the corner just neglected. I'm rusty on this old saddle. This four-stroke thing, I was like, what the heck? How do I ride it again? So the format of this Sprint Enduro is there are two tests, or courses. There's a woods test and a cross test. The woods test is this loop. Holy cow, I'm hitting roots. And then the cross test is more of a motocross loop. Oh my gosh, I'm a free willy out there, flying all over the place on these routes. You do 4 laps on each test, so you add up all the scores, all your times, and that's your final, how you're ranked at the end of the day. Basically, go as fast as possible. In other words, do the opposite of what I'm doing here. So your first test should always be the slowest as you learn the course and learn how to ride your bike that you haven't ridden in months. I want to apologize about that. I know hard work went into putting up that ribbon, and I just reversed all that hard work. Except, you know, they got to take that ribbon down at some point, so you're welcome. This thing makes a lot of noise, although I feel like I'm not going that fast. It's actually my pet peeve of this bike. I cannot stand it. It's so loud! I've said it before, I can't stand it. I think I might have to sell it. Got some traffic here. Now, it's exciting, we're battling, passing people, whatever, but that is not the point of Sprint Enduros. It is strictly based on your time. So any seconds you accrue by getting stuck behind a rider, you're losing time, you're losing, because your competitors, if they don't have any traffic, they're just getting ahead of you. So most people understand that in Sprint Enduro, they let you by when they can. And so, you know, as you can tell, I'm not going crazy here, trying to pass people. I wanted to have a relaxing day. I wanted to just ride the bike, have some fun. So I signed up for 250A, so I didn't feel pressured to go crazy out there. In front of me there, that is our boy Tom. He's here. And I kept telling him, you gotta start in front of me, man. And then when I pass you, you gotta hold with me. We're trying to train Tom into a top level rider, but look at the way he's riding. Despicable. Oh, I'm kidding. You might remember Greg from our West Virginia trip. He's there on the left. I'm still behind Tom here. I should have been screaming at him. I should have been yelling. Yo, yo! There it is. I should have been yelling more explicit things like, get out of the way, you idiot! Phew! Oh, that scared him. I passed Tom, and that was also Anna in front of Tom there. I wrapped that lap up, and Adam is here.
What's going on, guys?
Holy cow, that was long.
It's a 3-mile course.
That was a long sprint.
What?
We watch your video 24/7.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Try not to lose me so hard this time.
Why don't you try to not let me pass you next time so hard? We go back, we do it all over again. Now, you can do the woods test and the cross test in any order. So I could go do a cross test now if I wanted and go back to the woods. But in my opinion, it's best to do the woods test first and all in a row. That way you can get used to it. and hopefully your times improve as you learn the course. But also later in the day, the later it is, the more this course is going to be ridden and the rougher it's going to be, and the slower your lap times are going to be. So the sooner you can get out here and get these done, I think the better off you are. Because the motocross track's going to hold up. I mean, it's big, it's wide. That's what she said. I come out into the grass track, and this time, notice, I'm not pulling the clutch in. As I come into the corner, I'm able to just roll onto the gas. Before, on that first lap, I was doing the two-stroke thing where I'm banging the clutch out, I'm dropping the clutch, notchy, very unsmooth. I'm experiencing this issue of switching back and forth between the two-stroke and four-stroke. I don't know, guys. I think we might have to say goodbye to the old four-stroke. And you're gonna say, well, Zach, you really didn't give it a chance. And I'm gonna say, yeah, but right there on the left is the new future owner of this Yamaha. Okay, I don't know, but Tom is interested. Oh, sugar. Someone's catching up to me, so I let him go. Hold up, I just hurt myself. In a very generous gesture, I put my left hand out to say go to the left, and bang! I whacked off my left wrist bone hard into that tree. That's one of the most humiliating injuries I've had. Pointing a line out for somebody to go around me. I mean, it's alright, it just bruised my wrist a little bit, but I'm like, what the heck's happening to me? I'm hitting an all-time low. After I shook that one out, I started catching up to Adam, and shook that one out. What the heck am I saying? That sounds... there's been a lot of innuendos in this video, I'm just warning you. But I'm gaining on Adam here. Oh, there was my opportunity to pass. Adam and I are fighting it out here. Different lines, we're switch-swashing all around. Switch-swashing, that is my new term. It's going someplace. I'm going to make a t-shirt of that. So this lap was my fastest one on the Woods test. At a 9:46.9. Get back out there for the third lap. In this one, I really start off well. I'm going along. I'm feeling comfortable on the Yamaha now. And I make a dumb mistake. A fun jump in the woods there. I really got moving, trying to make up time after that fall. Catch Tom a little bit later here And once again, he's slowing me down. I'm blaming everything on Tom for blocking me out there. He's being unsportsmanlike. I'm kidding, but I protested him after the race and got him disqualified. See, there's one of my two-stroke cornering maneuvers. That's just not the right way to do it. It throws me off, and and I get out of control. I mean, that's how I wiped out on that first corner. So I finished that one, and it was all right, actually. I salvaged it. It was a few seconds slower than the second lap. Start the last lap here on the woods test. I was riding terrible on this one. And then I catch up to Tom. We're under fire! Dude! Tom, take it easy. Around Tom. I'm coming around the left here. I hear a pass call. I'm like, who the heck's that? I almost crashed. I just gave him the gas. So that lap I finished up at 9 minutes and 57 seconds, so that was a little bit longer due to Tom. No, I'm just kidding. We're having fun out here. That's what I wanted. This is a fun time. So now we're on to the cross test. That's when Adam Z stopped working. It had to be bump started each lap. We're off. Come down Gravity Cavity. Now, for me, I'm not a huge jumper. Like, I don't jump well enough to be frickin' ripping out here. There's these big jumps. I'm not gonna hit them. The unfortunate thing is, in order to do well, you really gotta be hitting the jumps. Full speed, you know, not checking up at all. There were some woods that would, you know, potentially slow some motocross guys down here, but you really could just rip through this. You gotta just go full bore. Like this thing over here. Here's the sky shot. And so that's it. It's really quick. That was a 3-minute, 33-second lap, which was definitely not good comparing to other riders out there. I did hit this thing. I came down Gravity Cavity here a little hot. That hit the brakes, but it was too late. I hit them in the air. I hit the brakes in the air. It doesn't stop you when you're in the air. On the second lap here, I ended up shaving off 8 seconds, which is an improvement. It wasn't killer good, but it was better. So on the third lap here, Neil Edmond started behind me, and he caught up to me. He sent this thing way too far. Look at where he landed up there. I was like, holy crap. But he wanted me to track him going over the sky shot to figure out how fast to go. And I was like, oh, I'm going to do it. And I didn't do it. It really wasn't that bad. They knocked the face down a lot, so it definitely was doable. I should have done it.
Seat bounced the hell up.
You freaking sent it. I was like, oh my God.
It was so sick.
Yeah. Start my last lap here. Finish it up. Looking at the times here, I really had to shave off about 20 seconds. So hitting every jump, getting on the Piperator, and just sending it. I mean, I'd have to get this 250 screaming. But I really, so I didn't do that well. I got 50th and 8th in 250A. But it was fun. We came out for a little afternoon of riding, had a good time, and that's all that matters. Well, and winning, but we lost. Tom, get out of the way, man. Get out of the way. What are you doing? Get this thing out of the way.
I thought you could turn the camera on.
Yeah, so I can run you over. Come on, get. Well, that is it, guys. Thank you for watching. Got some backwoods videos coming out. We did some riding at the Zacatec 1 compound. Coming up, I'm going to Canada, for the Corduroy Enduro. I've never done it. I don't know what it is. We're going to send it. See what happens. I'm excited. See you there.